Hey everybody, welcome to Hold B to Skip. It's the online show that I do where we talk about all things internet. And today I wanted to talk about a very nice game that I've been playing lately. So a couple months ago on the Steam Summer of Indies, I was fortunate enough to play a demo for a game called Ghostrunner, and I had never heard of this game. I didn't know anything about it. I'd never heard anything going into it, and I was absolutely blown away. The demo was maybe 10 minutes long, if even, and I played it 4 times in a row. I made Twitter posts immediately about it saying, this game is just so outstanding out of nowhere, and I think it's kind of the element of surprise really contributed to my excitement for this game. So just recently came out this week. I did pick it up on release day. I have been playing it quite a bit, and I just gotta say, it is worth all the hype. So Ghostrunner, as you could probably tell by the footage you're watching, is a first-person action platformer. If you needed to describe it in the easiest way possible, you would call it a Mirror's Edge meets Hotline Miami. It is a hyper difficult Twitch-based action game, but it is super satisfying. Everything about this game feels good, from running to wall jumping to dashing to grappling hooks. Everything flows totally seamlessly from one action to another, and it is just one of the best examples of having gameplay that delivers the quality, the action, the immersion of like a cutscene quality action sequence. It feels like you're actually playing pre-rendered cutscenes, because every single level and every encounter feels just so fluid and tense, and moving from level to level to level. The game appropriately builds on its own difficulty and its own mechanics, adding more and more and more challenges and more abilities to help you overcome those challenges. And it is an absolute blast. I feel like there are a lot of games that I end up playing that take a while to get into, whether it's something that's like story related, where you really kind of have to immerse yourself in the story, or like a roguelike where you have to put a lot of time into it to start really understanding the mechanics of the game. But Ghostrunner, from the first 30 seconds that you play Ghostrunner, that you can actually control your character, you can already feel how insane this game is going to be. And I'm happy to see that people are really enjoying it. There seems to be a lot of praise, a lot of support going towards the game, which is really it's good to see. It's nice to see, because again, myself, I didn't know anything about the game going in when I first played the demo, and I was just absolutely floored by it. The graphics, the visual fidelity is just like, it's amazing. The music, the like cyberpunk sort of techno electronica, is also just wonderful. Like I said, the controls, the flow, everything is great. You know, again, like games like Hotline Miami or like Super Meat Boy or Ori and the Blind Forest, even though Ghostrunner is super difficult and very punishing, because everything kills you in one hit, it never feels frustrating. In my experience playing it, there were very few instances where I felt like any kind of moment that I was not just having fun playing the game, even if I was dying, because you jump right into the combat. Again, when you die, which you're probably seeing me die a lot on screen right now, you start the level back up, and the music doesn't cut, and the dialogue from the characters doesn't cut between deaths either. So it never feels like you're just restarting over and over and over. You know, everybody knows the meme about watching the cutscene when you lose to a boss over and you see the cutscene 30 times and it's fucking miserable. None of that is present. The game always sort of supports your movement through the game forward, and if you die, it's just right back into combat. You just try again, and you keep trying, and sometimes really trying and trying. But it's just so satisfying. You know, Mirror's Edge was borderline revolutionary when it came out. I mean, what, like a decade ago almost at this point, or longer than a decade? That was terrifying to say out loud. But that game was so cool, and it's really sick to see something that takes that concept of like a first-person parkour action game and combines it with like this dystopic, I mean, it's basically Genji Simulator, but like robot, ninja action with that hyper difficult, again, like Hotline Miami, Twitch-based combat thing. You know, again, just like Hotline Miami, not to compare them too much, too late for that. You know, you can go into a level or a section of a level thinking that you have a plan for what you want to do, and the further you go and the faster that the enemies or the situation starts progressing, you kind of have to like free flow, like freestyle a solution, and it's just, it is awesome. It is just such a cool experience to like enter that flow state and just be like wall running and grappling, and then pausing time and dashing behind an enemy, and it's fantastic. So if you can't tell, I really like this game. I'm making this video because I don't know if I was actually going to get around to making a review for this game. I'm sure it will come up again during my end of year sort of games of the year retrospective, but I wanted to get this out here while Ghostrunner was just coming out. If you haven't heard of this game, hopefully I've convinced you to check it out. If you have heard of this game and you were thinking about getting it, I could not recommend it enough. It is so good. Just get it. It's just so good. Also, I can't wait to see the GDQ speedruns of this game. Oh my god, it's gonna be so good. But anyways, that's all I wanted to say. I want to take a couple minutes to just praise Ghostrunner. I could not praise it enough. It is so fun. And you know, it's just, sometimes it's just nice to play a game that's just, it's just fun. It's just unadulterated fun. Nothing complicated. It's just a great time. So, thank you guys for listening. If you like this episode, make sure you click that like button. It helps us immensely. And if you play Ghostrunner, or you're thinking about playing Ghostrunner, let me know your thoughts of the game in the comment section down below. Also, of course, hit that subscribe button, that bell icon to get notified when a future video goes live. And I appreciate you for taking the time to watch. And I'll see you next time. Okay, thanks. Bye.